Hey, welcome back to remaking my old fucking pixel art, but not shit this time. And we're gonna do Heavy today. So, not much to say about Heavy. He went really smoothly, other than his face and his bullet belt. There were some hitches there, I'll talk about that later. Let's just get into it though. So I want to point out his hands were just so fun to do. I know I keep saying this, but the hands for these guys have been easily my favorite part of doing the higher resolution. They look like TF2 hands. You know, I don't know. It feels like you couldn't do that in 64 by 64. I really tried to make his arms look fucking huge. As huge as I could manage, while still having him look like Heavy. But I kind of wanted to crank it up a little bit for this, and really crank up the tone. Heavy's arms do not have this much toning in-game. So for the face, I just had a lot of issues trying to get his like coloring right with the beard color. I'm glad I got that figured out because it was useful for a few more classes after this. But I also just couldn't really figure out how to do the mouth peeking through his stubble a little bit. It was really difficult. So what I ended up going with was just a little, skin-colored strip instead of an actual outline for his mouth. And it's not necessarily consistent with the other guys, but I think it still fits. I also think Heavy benefited a lot more than some of the other ones from the color palette change. All right, so the bullet belt. This was really, really time consuming compared to most of the other things. I mean, I guess the minigun also took a long time. But God, it was challenging. It was the shape of all of them was really organic, and I had to draw each of them individually and try to space them out properly as well. And it was a lot of messing with layers. But after it all, I really think that the bullet belt pulls everything else together. I think it makes the whole thing feel a lot more cohesive, makes him look more 3D. Very happy with it. I think the minigun really starts to, like take shape after I do the finishing touches on it. I was a little disappointed with how it was coming out until I did this step here. All right, and here he is, the Heavy. All right, thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, capture that like button and deliver the intelligence to that fucking subscribe button or whatever.